So
What is this?
Travis Scott.
Travis, just because he had one bad day, like everybody said, it's got to be. Oh, we can talk about this.
No, I don't want to talk about Astroworld. Should we?
That would be
It's popular trend.
Okay, but you are saying what opposite of all of everybody on TikTok is saying. So I don't want anybody. I don't want us to get bashed because you want to side with Travis.
I'm not siding with Travis. I'm siding from the business aspect of things that Travis is a performer.
Yes, but as a performer, have you not seen other performers stop their crowds and be like, take a step back? There's been other performers who have done that. He could have done that knowing his shows get rowdy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Stay Shinin' with your host, D. Holly, Diamond Holly, and my co-host,
Hollywood's in the building.
Dante. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back. I'm so happy to be doing episode number 8. How you feeling, Dad?
Oh, it feels like episode 108. Episode 1008.
Yep, we have a long road, but hey, we're in November and I'm so excited.
Oh, holiday season.
Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away.
Oh my God, what, 15 days?
You're 2 weeks away.
15 days. I mean, it's just like, it's really close.
It is coming so soon. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I am totally excited to be around family, friends, good vibes, good people, good food, good
I feel like we just came back from Phoenix and now we're going to Phoenix again.
Well, we go like there every 2 weeks. So
it's getting boring out there, but like Christmas time, it's not that boring because everyone is fun.
It's lit. The
yeah,
weather's perfect.
It is.
Right. The Christmas lights are everywhere. Like the vibe is totally chill, family oriented. Like it's a good vibe.
It is a great vibe around Christmas time, but when it gets January,
Oof.
I'm gonna be so sad because we're not going to be going out there. Do you think it's going to be the same weather?
It's going to be cold here on the beach, so it's just like
no one's been at the beach, guys.
We have went out.
No one's been there.
It's just like dog owners with puffy jackets and dogs just running around scarcely.
The dogs, oh my gosh,
so
seeing the dogs
it's
on the
cold.
beach.
Oh my gosh.
They love it. Those dogs, yeah, it is so cold. So no one's at the beach.
Isn't it the vibe though? If you had a dog to be able to take it to the beach every day. And if you live on the beach,
that's going to be the reality soon because I want a Dalmatian.
Our Dalmatians are going to be. We not just one. We got to get like 5.
We have to. Okay, I'm so excited for Dalmatians. Okay, but yeah, the beach vibes have definitely been dead recently, so I'm not really liking that. But the daylight savings. Let's speak on that.
It's our first. It's my first. Well, it's probably your first daylight savings.
Excuse?
Because like we lived in Phoenix for 21 years. So basically, you being 22, that means every year that you were out there, you've always had the same time frame.
Exactly.
And to be here and then not there, and now it's an hour difference. That's kind of unique. So for me, it is a bit of a change.
You go to sleep early.
I go to sleep early. I can't even believe it.
Because it's later. It's an hour in Phoenix. So what time is it?
As soon as I put the game on, I'm like...
Yeah, you're out. I'm like, oh my God. But I kind of like it. We get an extra hour of sleep. We just get an extra hour. Doesn't it feel like an extra hour?
We feel like we get like an extra 4 in a sense because it's just like the whole day is just longer.
Right. It is. I'm loving it. I really am.
There's so much more opportunity.
But at the same time, they shouldn't have done that. Like, why they got to change the time?
Well, you know the history behind daylight savings time.
No, what is it? I don't
what?
actually.
You don't know? Oh my gosh.
No, I don't.
Basically, it was thought up of for the reason of being able to put people to work longer. The longer the day is, the more productive or more productivity people could
finessing the time.
They finesse the hell out of people.
That's so sick.
Like everybody. And there's actually lawsuits in California and in Europe to actually have the daylight savings times erased because, in a sense, it's not really a real thing.
So there's people actually petitioning to get rid of this daylight savings.
There's actual lawsuits.
I am going to have to look into that because, wow.
The old way of thinking, which is daylight savings time, which is not needed. Basically, it's to get more productivity out of people.
That is so messed up.
Yeah, it's just.
I do not agree.
No, I
don't agree with that.
But for a long time, it's been the thing.
Wow. Okay, Dante.
We got to check the actual time frame that's since that's been out. That's a factoid. I just, just have random facts, and every once in a while I'll come up with some shit that I'll just put out there.
Okay, let's talk about social media. Okay, so
you know a lot more than I do, so I mean.
I've been trying to get you in the mix recently.
You have a post.
I've been trying to get him in the mix, y'all. Don't worry. We're reviving him from that last video.
Yeah, I won. I won.
I know, but still, you need to be in the mix with my gin.
Okay, what you got?
Right. Okay, so recently on TikTok, obviously the Astroworld event has been going on, and before I talk further about it, we want to give our condolences to the people who lost their lives, who are injured, and who are still trying to process the event, and that is just very sad. And my entire For You page and Twitter was just going on about it, and it's just, I never seen anything like that.
Our hearts go out to all the fans, all the families, the people that are impacted. It should never be a thing.
Right.
However, this is something that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Which pre-COVID, after COVID, post-COVID.
Right.
You got to think about it. Are people ready to continue on in
Clearly.
society? But you got to think about
going on all the time.
Previous to COVID, this kind of stuff happened before.
Yeah.
People were
This was a very big thing before.
People were doing some devilish things in previous things in concerts, football games, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it seems like more of a societal thing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like this is to blame the artists, blame the venues, blame the people that are hosting these events.
Yeah.
But we got to actually.
This is just something that happens, and it happened.
Accountability for our society and what
and I think people should also look out for each other more.
People need to do.
People
a better
weren't
job.
looking out for each other, and
people
you just would expect that. You expect people to care more about each other, and so that was a lot.
It seems like it's more fight or flight. You know what I mean? When you see something like that, what do? You protect yourself.
Oh my gosh!
People are
clearly,
they react differently.
Yeah.
Some people are saviors. Some people are
right. That whole entire thing really just blew my mind. It was kind of scary. I've just never seen anything like it. People being trampled.
Yeah. Anytime you got a large amount of people in a small venue with some minimum amount of exits and not a lot of direction.
I mean, I've been to
people not paying attention to what's going on in their environment. Then it could have happened. But remember about 3 years ago when Avagrim, our son, my son Dante, he actually was at this concert that him and his group Blurry Boys, and they actually had this mosh pit. Some poor kid jumped out there, broke his leg. They trampled him and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? And everybody just kept on
And
performing. Everybody just kept going.
At Tay's concert, I was like, Tay.
But how could he know? They
I
were
was like,
on stage,
Tay.
the adrenaline rushing. They're doing their set. You know what I mean? And that was a whole lot
that
smaller
was scary.
show
I remember
in comparison with the thousands of people that were at this. Was it Juice World or Art World?
Astroworld.
Astroworld. Yeah.
Rip Juice World.
Okay. Is that a song that he had?
No, Juice World is a person.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. See, out the loop. Bring him back in. But yes, so Astroworld. That situation was crazy, and I couldn't go on TikTok for I couldn't go on TikTok yesterday, the day before. I was like, I'm done. This is too much.
Just off topic, there's so many different names. Bread Game, Gangstars, Gangland, waterboarding gang, you know what I mean?
Out the loop.
I mean, just off the turf gang. I mean, it just don't make no sense with all these different things. Goons, gorillas.
But I do think that we will hold Travis accountable and hold the people accountable hold the people accountable.
Well, we don't, like we said, we don't have enough information to hold anybody accountable.
Well, 8 people were dead.
You know what?
And supposedly more.
We can't necessarily blame the artists. We got to blame everybody involved.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Everybody.
Like, once again, this is a societal thing.
Yeah.
This is not. I mean, somebody was going around drugging people in the crowd.
Yeah.
So we got to catch and stop those kind of predators that are doing this insane kind of stuff in our society. What is driving people to do stuff of
to
that
rage,
nature.
like,
you know what I mean, like rage
like
beyond the
what?
machine. They raging like that is crazy. That
like
who would want to harm
chill.
people? That they were
Right.
killing people.
And there were some tweets, and it was like of people saying like, "We just want to rage. That's why we come to the concert to rage." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, that's
It's never that serious.
You know,
I promise
I just
you.
want to hear some good music. I'm just like, I didn't hear anything.
People couldn't even do that in the videos.
It was insane.
Insane. Okay, we're moving on because that's a sad topic. Let's talk about Kanye.
What
on the Drink Champs on Nori.
One of the best videos or podcasts
That
I've seen
was.
about.
I was so
You know
happy to
what?
watch that.
That was it was pretty. And he gave great perspective on his insight on
but
how
he
he
said
perceives
many
things.
things like that before. But I think people were listening this time.
This time he had enough time to
Right. Exactly.
show examples of what he really meant and how he truly feels about what he's trying to achieve and what he has achieved and where he's going in the direction. And I feel his passion and his.
Would you attend?
I feel his eclectic behavior or his eclectic personality and thoughts are just beautiful. I mean,
I feel bad for the people who don't
so
understand
much from it.
Right. But question, would you go to a Sunday service?
Well, I mean, I'm not big on much of anybody's service, but I mean,
what if you were invited?
I mean, to gain perspective, why wouldn't I attend?
Right.
You know what I mean? If there's something out there that's going to offer me a different perspective, then I'm willing to at least hear it out.
Okay.
I mean, but we got to respect the fact that a dude started a church.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like
I remember someone telling me like, why would Kanye start a church?
That's like
so
a whole
dumb.
religion.
I'm like, what are you even saying
to me? That's
to
like
me?
a whole religion he started. Like that's not just like a simple
Right,
thing. Like, you know what I mean? He had to put some stuff together, and he got other stuff to do.
Right, and a lot of other people on board.
You know, no, but I'm saying he has other stuff to do business-wise that he does not have to even entertain those kind of thoughts. But the fact that he felt this kind of spirituality gravitational toward a cause is beautiful.
Yes, a production.
It's more than a production. And back in my day, you know, you guys are out the loop because, you know, we didn't see as much religion in our world in the last 10 to 15 years. But prior to that, like, I had to go to, I went to a barrage of church going experiences. And I had to go to revivals and Monday service, Sunday service, Wednesday service, and so it was a very reciprocal.
I mean, there was a time in my life
we
with
had
that.
our suits and our ties. We're going to all these church services. So
you and all your brothers going to church.
We spent so much time, but in the last 20 years, they don't do that anymore. They don't have prayer in school anymore.
No.
They don't have the.
They was praying in school.
They was praying. Oh my God, where have you been? Yes, they used to pray.
We didn't pray at my school.
Oh my God,
there was no praying.
You had you would say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
And you would have a moment of prayer in the beginning of classes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was
never did that.
It was to me. To me, I think it unified.
Yes. That's,
it brought a different. Unity to the whole approach to educating people. Start your day with something that's going to be
that's what I was gonna say.
Very
it starts
unionized kind of thing. And why not be patriotic to your country? I mean, me personally. I mean, I served,
we've always had
served the
like
United States Marine Corps, so
stuff around the house.
There always should be a sense of pride and service to your country and stuff like that, and to your God or to whoever you believe in.
Exactly. Back to Kanye.
Do
you think that he's crazy? I feel like
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's misunderstood.
I don't like it when people say that. Yeah, I think he is very misunderstood.
You know what I mean? Like Puff Daddy said something on the same show recently.
Oh, he was on there?
He was on there too. And he says, some people are tripolar. You know what I mean? Not just bipolar. Like they got different reactions for different situations and different.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds pretty much.
So tripolar. Like I like how he thinks. It's just like when people say that he's, he's going crazy. He's raging. Like, I don't think he's raging. I do the same thing sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
People will
For
be
real,
like, oh my God, this dude's freaking out.
Right,
But it's not that I'm freaking out. I have so many thoughts and so many ideas, and I like to qualify them and put them in different categories and stuff, and compartmentalize them.
Yes.
And so when I do that, it's just like, wow. Okay. But other people don't get me.
Exactly.
So people don't get him because, like I said, he has an eclectic mentality.
Yeah.
And there's so many different things that he's got spinning at different times, just like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? It's just like this dude, 19 years ago was sitting in an office with a couple books about some space books and stuff like that, and now he's got different sites around the world. That he's
incredible.
Launching rockets, and he's putting his electric cars in those rockets because he's going to go popularize a whole nother planet with his electric cars and his rockets and take all these people there. So like that takes some thought pattern.
Right.
So when I listen to Kanye and people think that he's crazy, no, I think some people just don't understand
they don't pick it up.
True impact of the power of what that's going on in between that little hamster wheel in his head.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that hamster wheel is generating so much electricity and so many thought patterns and so many different things.
Do you think that him and Kim were together?
Well,
me asking my dad, who's still out of the loop. Do you think that Kim?
Well, you always have your baby mama wanna, but after time that fades.
True.
You know what I mean? That fades, and you do what's best for your
I saw
your
on TikTok that he was just with a model.
Well,
I'm like, come on.
We also seen
That's so
on
messed up.
Instagram that was a fake, and that was
Really?
that was missing somebody out of the loop. So that was
okay, maybe
that was somebody's kid,
that was clearly
kid.
a not reliable source.
That was not a reliable. They just cropped him out of the photos and put him next to the.
I don't like that. Okay, well.
Hey man, you got to bring him down. You got to find. He gonna get hit with tax evasion. They already said he was crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
They always gonna say you something.
Exactly.
But just like the man said, he's worth billions of dollars, and his concepts that he hasn't even came up with are worth even more. Mm-hmm. So we all got to live in that kind of realm of where our thoughts are so outside the box that they get not just our families and our friends and our community far, but our whole humanity and advanced society. Mm-hmm. And when we start thinking on that level, I think we will all achieve what we're trying to do, ultimate greatness.
Word. Do you think, the Kardashians, let's talk about the Kardashians real quick.
Oh. Them again.
I just feel like they've always been the main topic, clearly.
Well, I mean, and you're 22, and they've been out for 17, 18 years, so that means
but some of us
you were
probably were starting paying attention like within the last years.
To me, it seems like a very reciprocal thing, that concepts of what they got going.
But I feel like a couple years back they were like relevant because someone was doing something important.
Well, they all do something important.
Do you think that Travis is going to ruin Kylie's name? With the whole...
I don't necessarily believe that that's a thing yet. I mean, unfortunate it was unfortunate events that happened in a situation.
Yeah.
And we're only 3 to 4 days removed from this situation, so we can't necessarily go on.
I feel like TikTok be twisting shit
we
up.
Can't go down
like
the
TikTok
hole.
People just do too much.
The thing is, the Me Too movement, all the cancelize this.
Yes, the cancel
culture basically jumps behind a certain thing, and they're like a freaking dog with a rabbit in their mouth. They just get They're on
right now.
No, they be crazy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's get all the facts out. There's this thing that in the judicial system, innocent until proven guilty.
I'm weak.
Before we drag them out and rake them over the coals and throw them on the bonfire.
There's a lot of
before we throw them on the bonfire.
A lot of evidence.
Let's let the people who do the proper deduction of these situations handle it.
But also, I saw today that Kim sold out Fendi at Times Skim in 1 minute, and that is really a boss woman move.
Golf clap.
We love it. We love it. We love to see it.
See collabs.
And honestly, I need to order me some Fendi Times Skims. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I waited for that. But
on the bandwagon already.
I have, like, come on. Like, why not? It's Fendi. Like, I thought, did Nicki do a Fendi collab? I feel like Nicki was already, she did? Okay. Nicki did a Fendi collab. Of course she did. Why would I not know that?
Anybody's Fendi collab. Is that like perfume?
Fendi Prince?
Perfume.
No. It's a color.
Okay,
It's another clothing brand. I'll fill him in, guys. Don't worry.
Okay. Is that like Versace?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Soulja Boy. Another person in the industry.
Soulja Boy.
I've always loved him. I really do love Soulja Boy.
Most people think he borderline crazy, but you're right.
I really don't feel like he's crazy. He's just in the industry and seen a lot, done a lot.
I think like, he's a genius.
Exactly.
I think he is misunderstood. I think
another one of those.
I think he's miscredited and
when people are outspoken, then people want to say stuff, right?
Well, I think when you have so much to give, people want to try to shut it down before you get it started.
Exactly.
And I think that's his situation.
Right.
Because, when they rewind this whole situation of how the music industry actually went from, spinning records to, making tapes to CDs and then going digital. When they see that little blueprint imprint that Soulja Boy did, he changed the entire spectrum of everything music. How
he
it's
needs
sold,
a documentary.
How it's produced, how it's distributed. Oh my God, he needs a medal. He should be. He
really does.
He should
People don't give him enough credit. People are not taking him serious
from the whole fact that he's the reason that it is the way it is.
For real. And he's not getting credit. People are not taking him serious. And I just feel like he's really trying to do his thing.
People get on him about his Nintendo system that he came out. Like, how many young Afrocentric Americans can come up with the fact that they can, like, put a whole video game together?
And just be the first to do something.
They're just the first to do a lot of different things. You know what I mean? But we're so torn in our communities of being hateful,
egos,
and not want to promote people, and not want to be in it, let people inspire us.
Right. That's another thing. That's a good thing.
Right in the beginning, like, come on, dude. If they let him do the things that he wants to do, then he doesn't even have to put on the show that he's trying to do to display what he wants to really do. Right now, he's putting on the show just to get people's attention.
Right.
And he shouldn't have to put the show on. But you know what? That's what right now society requires is that spectacle.
Why?
They need the drama for your mama.
No one wants to see the drama, though.
Drama for your mama.
Why does that feed people? Why is that like?
Well, anytime you got something that's,
negative,
people jump
energy,
on board.
right?
I always say to you guys, being a father, put my father hat on, people love pity parties.
Oh my God, yes.
So people will jump on a bad situation because it's going downhill. You know what I mean? You got people volunteering to get on that situation, but if somebody's on the rise and somebody's trying to achieve something great, you don't see people participating and stepping up for those situations.
Exactly. People want to be with the pity party. And that's lame, and you should never do that.
No,
because we don't do lame things.
That's an awful thing to do. You got to keep it positive. You got to keep it promoting. Got to keep it doing the right things.
And keep it moving and stay shining.
And stay shining.
But what we're saying, Soulja Boy, yes. He just doesn't get taken seriously. And I feel like he definitely needs a documentary. We need to see something. He's 30. He's 30.
We're going to do
32, 31.
We're going to reach out to Soulja Boy. We're going to actually do a documentary on him. Because you know what? Somebody needs to do a documentary.
Somebody needs to. Soulja, we need to see something. Tay has always loved Soulja Boy.
I mean, because he actually inspired him to do what he does.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, to get that, like, the beat machine and do his music his own. You know what I mean? Self-taught.
Right.
Self-illustrated. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty impactful.
I love that. Okay, so what's next? Let's talk about...
You
know what song I was thinking about? It's bad.
I don't even want to hear your thoughts.
Okay, guys, let's talk about a little bit of Stay Shinin' and the next couple episodes. We're going to be changing it up real soon. We're going to be changing up the sets soon, and I'm super excited. We're going to bring some more people on. We're going to bring Alvagran, my brother, on.
Yes.
So you guys, I feel like we've been steering away from the family. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to the Hollies.
He's going to be dropping some tracks soon. He's going to be doing his thing.
Yay!
And so we want to make sure we actually highlight all of his successes on our show. Right. So like my beautiful daughter said, we're actually going to be changing up some set, changing up some location, changing the vibe a little bit, getting some different interactive kind of vibes going on. And I think it's going to be lit.
It's going to be definitely great, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. And also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Well, that sounds so minimal. That sounds such like a little number when I say it out loud. I feel like when I say it out loud, I need to say a bigger number.
Everything's a work in progress, but like you do remember, this is show 8. We can't put the buggy in front of the horse. You know what I mean?
I know, but still.
We got to.
Yes, guys.
We got to gain your attention by our experiences, and you know, and keep all of our interesting topics, right there on your dome.
Right, and since this is show 8, you guys can start sending in what you guys want us to talk about.
We heard some interesting comments.
Like what?
Just a fun fact.
Oh yeah, people have been giving us really great feedback, and honestly, it's helping. It really is helping, and we are taking your feedback and rolling with it. So, what are you gonna say?
Well, it's been a work in progress. Everything that we're doing is
really
incorporating a lot of different ideas and thoughts and different ways of doing things, and so we're gonna keep on, be evolving as we go.
And I feel like with every episode that we have been doing, it's like a lesson. Each episode has been a lesson and a reason. And, right? Don't you feel that?
I do.
It's been a journey.
It's been a teachable process.
And I love this process, and I love that I get to do this. So, and it's only episode 8.
And once again,
it's only episode 8, but man, I love this.
The internet needed somebody else out there doing this. We needed a total different group of people, and I think the best people who could have stepped up
are the D Hollies. So what's up, and what to do?
What you were saying, D Holly?
D Holly.
Like
I was saying in the car, I was like, oh, I realized that I'm not the only D Holly because I call myself D Holly sometimes.
And there was a reason behind that. No, I'm not gonna say I was a little selfish, but yeah, D Holly.
Yeah, the original D Holly over here, I guess.
Yeah. Offsprings.
You're hilarious.
And then I was like, okay, we're going to have some more offsprings, and hopefully, like I said.
You've been making fun of me recently that I've been all up in the camera.
Well,
I just blame it on you.
Like I said.
Because it's, come on now.
If I was a Smurf, I would be Vanity Smurf. However, you would be Vanity at Smurf. Like, there would be not Smurfette, but Vanity at Smurf. Like, we got Smurfette, who's like all about everybody, and then we got getting the right angle.
I am all about everybody. So Smurfette and...
But I understand you need a production around you, and you need, a team of cameramen and film people to be
soon
capturing every moment and every angle of your...
I just hate not having, even when we're out, I'm like, oh my God, we need a freaking cameraman. Like, every time we're out, I'm like, we need somebody to follow us around. We need to take pictures. Like, we're missing out. We need to get these.
But that's going to be for our Holly show.
Yes. Okay, don't say anything.
We're gonna
coming soon.
We're going to put the family show out.
But yes, the vibes have definitely been like that recently. I just need to be on camera. And you've been saying that more recently, too.
Well, I mean, I always needed to be on camera. If we would have had this in 1995, this would have been off the chain.
1995.
But you know what? The Jetsons, they knew it. They knew everything.
That cartoon show, like the Flintstones?
It's just, they
need
knew
to put that on Disney Plus.
They had it. They should put it on Disney Plus. But they had Mr. Spacely talking on the video.
Like FaceTime?
FaceTime. Like, boom, right there on the computer.
Oh,
they had the little...
And when was that show out?
1970 something.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
it was. What a prediction.
Hey, they had the escalators and moving floors like at the airport. They had them at the show.
That's trippy.
Only thing we don't have is the hoverboards and flying cars.
People are gonna crash in the air.
And the little robot maid.
There's robots in China.
But we don't have a robot made just yet.
I don't like robots.
No.
I don't like them.
My dad had a robot when I was a kid. And
Really?
this was in the 80s.
What kind of robot?
We lived in Compton, but he had a robot at the crib.
I don't like that.
Understand that.
They're
It was weird. It was
trippy.
a big giant red robot. It had
It's
nightmares.
too much. You got nightmares?
I had nightmares of the red robot. Like this, I was just like, how this dude from Compton got a red robot? Like it was life size. It wasn't like a.
Oh no, that's bad vibes.
Like,
I feel like because it's watching me and like
gosh.
even my laptop, you're watching me, stuff like that.
It was insane.
I don't like that. Okay.
But anyway.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us in today's episode. We want to thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe, click the bell button, read the description, and binge watch all my episodes. So, yeah.
And we want to take a shout out to all of our sponsors. And
yes, shout out to our sponsors.
Anchor.
Link down below.
For giving us the opportunity to
and Anchor.
Share our experiences and different podcasts and all of
on platforms, Spotify, Apple, Google Play, all that down below.
There we go. And like I said, thank our other sponsors for, giving us the opportunity to partner with them.
Yes.
And build this community with Team Holly.
It's been fun working with our sponsors. More stuff coming soon, guys.
Stay Shinin' Diamond Holly podcast. It's lit.